Here's the 1-2. Swing, fly ball, deep right field to the wall, and it skips over the wall. He backspun the ball off the top of the fence for a game-winning homer. Yasmani Grandal wins it for the Pirates.
Be still, my beating heart. Yasmani Grandal loves the bat flip. He walks it off yesterday. The Puckos win 3 out of 4 against the Cincinnati Reds. And you should schedule a heart screening today. Trust the nationally ranked experts at UPMC for your heart care. By the way, it's also the 50-minute mark on the Fan, brought to you by South Hills Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 19 in Peters Township, celebrating 50 years in the South Hills. So they do win 3 out of 4, but it's the injury news that is the big news today. And the injury report is brought to you by Shenderovich and Fishman. They've got your back, not your wallet. Joey Bart, hammy. So he goes on IL, and guess who's back? Back
Big
again.
Hank. Big Hank.
Big Hank is back. Tell a friend, Dorin. And I'm weirdly excited to see Henry Davis. So Davis, since he was optioned on July 7th, is hitting .302 with 6 homers at AAA Indianapolis. It gives you another reason to watch, right? I would start him every game except for the Skeens games. Like, if Skeens prefers Yasmani Grandal, okay, I guess I'll give him some Yasmani Grandal, but I want to see Henry Davis catch damn near every day other than that and just see what the guy's got. And I want him to hit. He kills the ball in the minor leagues. Kills it. We need to find out, are you a 4A guy or are you a major league guy? And I hope that he can prove over the course of the rest of the season that he belongs, because that would answer, I think, a massive question that we would otherwise have going into 2025.
What if he doesn't? What if he goes back to his major league self this time around? Like, this might be it. I mean, to me, it's already been it. But, like, if he doesn't go up here, or if he doesn't come up and prove that he could stay this time, like, how many more chances does this guy get?
I know.
Seriously.
I don't think they wanted to have to promote him. Like, it happens after the Joey Bart injury.
Right.
You're left no choice. I wonder if their plan was to just keep him in the minors all season long and then have him have his confidence, because I think that's the biggest issue for him. I think he tries too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he grips the bat too tight. It looks like when they're pitching him in, it looks like he's going to turn that thing into sawdust, man. Like, no one questions his work ethic. No one questions his talent. No one questions his want to. But sometimes you can want it too much, and you can press.
You overanalyze it.
And you overanalyze everything.
Overthink. You push. You force things. I don't know. Like, I mean, okay, so say he does do well. I mean, what? So you're going to have Bart, Endy, and hit. Like, what? Then what's that look like? Where's he going to be next year?
I think you try him at first, maybe, because the right field thing didn't work. Endy's the best defensive catcher. It'd be a good problem to have. Oddly, if it doesn't work out for Henry Davis, it's still not a good thing. But you didn't know what Joey Bart would be coming into this year, and Joey Bart performed the way we were all probably hoping that Henry Davis would perform.
Yep.
So you'll have 3 guys for 1 spot. Andrew McCutchen could come back, and he's going to want to be your designated hitter. That would take away an opportunity, I would think, from one of those guys. If he does come back, Kutch in that role, you're probably going to have to talk to him about that. Maybe you're going to have to play a little bit of right field. You might not be our DH every day. That is if Henry Davis plays well.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see. I don't have my hopes up for him. I'm going in with an open mind, but I can't sit here and tell you that I have any kind of confidence that he's going to come up here and hit the way he was in AAA.
I have 0.
Yeah.
0.
And he's not a great defensive catcher. And he at least had that.
I just think the moment is just too big. I think that the pressure just amounts too much for him, and that's why he does well whenever he gets sent down, because there's no pressure. There's no eyes on him, really. You know, he just has gone out there and played baseball, and now whenever he does come up to the major leagues and he puts that Pirates jersey on, and he's like, oh, man, I have to be a 1-1 guy. Like, I have to be the man. And I think he puts too much pressure on himself.
I think we'll know really early, too.
Yeah.
Because his problem, and I'm not going to pretend to be John Wayner here and get super in-depth in the analysis. We can talk to Neil Walker about this later on in the show. He just pulled off on everything. If you look at his hit chart in Pittsburgh, every single hit was to the left side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see him spray the ball a little bit. He's always going to be a pool hitter, but That's what led him to striking out so much. He's hunting fastball. He's trying to pull everything. If we start seeing him hit the ball up the middle, I think early we'll know, okay, maybe the approach has changed. Fingers crossed, but I'm not super optimistic.